All right, here we are for episode number 2 of Vegas Plus One. I am Kendall Tenney along with my good buddy Lawrence Barnard.
I am excited. I didn't think we'd go past 1, so this is a big win for
Most
us.
people thought one and done. They thought we were...
That was the backup name for the podcast, actually.
One hit.
Larry and Kendall, one and done, baby.
Jeff Civillico is a really good friend and is a strip headliner, meaning here in Las Vegas. He has a great show. It is a family-friendly show that everybody that comes to town should check out. But we thought he'd be a great guest as we are constantly focusing on things that hopefully will inspire people along the way and along the way have some fun.
It's one of those shows you kind of just have to experience it because there's a lot of improv, there's a lot of audience interaction. It's different every night, and we just kind of try to let the show go off the rails and have some fun. And that's a good thing. It's a bad thing. It's a good thing because it's different every time. It's unique. It's hard to describe, but it also makes it hard to market because so what is he? What does he do? People want to put you in that box, and that has been a challenge for me. Is we say, well, I'm not going to pay XYZ for a juggler because they think in their head, oh, I can just Google, get some local juggler. They don't realize it's about the entertainment experience, it's about engagement, it's about uplifting and hopefully inspiring.
I put my name on the line every time I tell someone to go to the Civillico show because I can't explain how amazing it is.
Yeah.
But then I say I can get you free tickets, and then you just go. I don't know.
Then they say, well, anybody can get free tickets. But, so I think there's a backhanded compliment coming here.
Oh, am I supposed to say more?
It would be nice to follow up with a...
No, I without question, Civillico's show is one of the best in Vegas. I recommend it every time.
Yep.
Great show, value for your money.
Why are you looking at me for approval? You're like, am I doing okay? Is this okay? Yeah. You're like, you're like, in all seriousness, it's a great show.
I just need you to say yes. It's good.
Thank you.
No, it's a good show.
Yeah, now it's down to a good show. It was like, no, it's not bad. It's all right. I mean, I get free tickets.
Well, I've seen the show, 18, 20 times?
Yeah, it's a little odd at this point.
My wife laughs at we know the joke's coming, and she still laughs hysterically.
Well, and that's to your point about the interaction with the audience and making it feel like the first time. There is a very, very famous entertainer here in town who, during rehearsal, would say, oh, I can feel this is a very, very special night every time in rehearsal.
Wow.
So every time the audience would feel like, oh, she's saying tonight's special, but that was actually...
I like that we're narrowing it down.
Celine Dion.
It's a woman.
Is it? Did I get it right? Because you had an awful French Canadian accent.
I want to know
You're like, what was that? It was Celine Dion.
Was that Celine Dion?
Right?
Was that your
I
Was it Celine
purposely
Dion?
left the name
Was
out.
that your impression?
Yeah,
That was the worst
my
Celine Dion impression ever.
But
I nailed it. More high fives! More high fives! More high fives!
You got it.
I nailed it.
You got it.
Yeah.
You made her sound confused.
Yeah, like an old lady. She's not. She's beautiful and glorious.
Oh, don't make it sound like I'm ripping.
She's a national
She was
treasure.
going
Kendall,
unnamed.
we have more direct flights to Las Vegas from Quebec City because of her.
All right. That part is getting cut.
Wow.
Why?
It might need to be
Because
cut.
we just ripped on Celine, and I love Celine Dion.
No.
No.
You said we like we did it.
No,
did
you
it alone.
brought this up with your frail, confused, Alzheimer's-ridden old lady at the microphone. Where am I? It's a very special night. Unbelievable,
Wow.
Kendall. Show a little respect.
I'm worried I can't go to a show.
She has the key to the city.
I am such a Celine fan.
She
and
has
you
a
guys have
star
ruined
on
it
the
for
Las
me.
Vegas.
She's going to have me 86th from
Is that
any
a thing?
future show.
She
Star in
was
the Las
gonna be
Vegas
our
show.
next guest, and I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off now.
No,
Do you know
not.
who I'm efforting right now? And that's
Efforting?
Efforting
Whoa,
is a
should you
news
tell us
term because
now?
I grew up in the news business, and efforting
This just in.
it means you're working on.
Name dropping here. Okay. Term dropping. You're term dropping.
dropping.
We have a guest now, and
Yeah.
you're going to talk about the
This will
better
be great
guest
for you.
next episode?
Yeah. What the? Yeah. By the way, he's doing this for his reel. Reel is a news term for a video highlight montage. Okay. I can't believe it. You want to bring me on and say, hey, Jeff, we know you know a lot of people. Can you get us Celine?
Hey, Jeff.
Can you get us Marie Osmond? Like, what am I here for?
glad you're
It's
here.
Marie Osmond. That's who we're trying to get.
Is that
I love Marie
I
Osmond.
do too.
Please don't say anything negative because we might not get
Yeah,
her.
I will say
Just-
nothing.
Here's my impression.
Here's my impression of Marie Osmond at a sound check. Everybody ready?
This is a very special night.
I don't think you should do
That sounds like
impressions of our guests.
I'm going to close my eyes. That was Celine. I think that was Celine.
Well, you got it right off
Listen,
the bat.
I love going on podcasts where I talk about other guests. I want to just talk as long as possible. Anybody, let's talk about our favorite Vegas entertainers. We'll go around. We'll name them.
This is our second episode for crying out loud, and who did we invite?
I appreciate that.
A lot of people before you.
No.
But we eventually landed on you.
I would say we fit together like a nice pair of cowboy boots. Let's get them on the desk. Look at these.
Wow.
Look at these.
I grew up in Texas.
leather.
Yeah.
This is
Are these
very
alligator
American,
skin?
I believe they are. Yeah.
You're so American.
very country.
American.
When you're a kid, just like anything with magic or any skill in the variety arts, you start, let's say, juggling, and then you show your juggling to people, and you very quickly learn that no one cares about juggling. And you realize that you have to entertain. Same thing with magic. You learn all these cool forces and manipulations and all this really intricate magic, and you show them, and people don't care.
Yeah,
They
if
wanna
you're
laugh.
not
They
an
wanna be
entertainer,
engaged.
to your point, if you're not an entertainer, it's not going to fly.
Exactly.
But when you are a good entertainer, having that talent really adds a lot.
Exactly. And I can remember as a kid, I would practice and I learned how to juggle 5 objects. So 3, anybody can juggle 3. 4, you got to put in a week or 2 of work. 5 ball juggling, really, with no actual other commitments in life. But 5 object juggling, 5 ball juggling it takes a couple months, 2-3 months of dedicated practice, a couple hours a day. That's kind of the first mark that, okay, this guy is legit, this girl's legit. And so I realized that when I would show people that as a kid, be like, look, I can juggle 5 balls. Immediately, they would crush my dreams and crush my spirits, but with these simple words: can you do 6? 4 words was all it took to just, and I was just so deflated because I had just spent months, arguably
Right.
wasted months of my life.
Wasted. I don't know.
It's a very useful skill.
It's worked out.
Against all odds, it's worked out. But really, and that was something that I learned. Wow, if I do 6, they're just gonna say, "Cool, bro. Can you do 7?"
Right.
It's a never-ending.
It's right.
Right.
And at some point, gravity's gonna get the best of me. I don't feel like any entertainer ever feels like they have made it. I feel like they are loving what they're doing and they always want to do more. They always want to, they always want to connect more. They want to build bigger, new projects, new ventures. And that's how I feel like I never had that moment where I was smoking a cigar, looking down from the Voodoo Lounge at Rio, like looking at the whole strip being like,
See
I've
here?
made it. Like all of this is mine. Like I never had that moment.
But there had to be a moment where you realized, oh, I'm not going to have to go with plan B, which is, what was it? Plan
Yeah,
B,
but no, it's as an entertainer, you're always kind of thinking like maybe you're on the chopping block, maybe the next thing, like you're always trying to reinvent yourself and kind of stay ahead of the curve. So yeah, I've enjoyed the ride for sure. But I mean, here's a real life example. You say you're gonna get your show on the Strip. You get it going, and you have your opening weekend, and all your friends and family are there to support, and you think, wow, this is amazing, right? I don't think I've arrived. I think this is my opportunity to dig in and build something, right? Because then after your friends leave, and it's a tough weekend in town, or the crowds leave, and and you're still there plugging away, right? You're not thinking like, I've made it, that's it. You're thinking, okay, I got to bring people in, I've got to keep building. You get the show going up and running, and then you start doing corporate events and conferences and performing arts centers, and you want to add new things, and you want to keep building. The nonprofit is expanding, and you want to get more television work. And I don't think you ever say like, this is it, like I'm just going to rest on my laurels and I've made it. So I don't think honestly that there ever was, I know for sure there was never a moment where I thought like, I've definitely had experienced moments of joy where in fulfilling some of those goals and those childhood dreams of having a show on the Las Vegas Strip.
So when you were
Absolutely. But that happens almost literally, and it sounds cheesy, but it happens almost every day.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's like I feel great. I love what I do, and so it's a very living, breathing feeling of, wow, I'm doing it. It's more current. It's more, does that make sense? It's more progressive. It's like, oh, I am living this. I'm making it, not like I have made it. I've always feel like, wow, this is working out. This is working out well.
For those listeners who are overseas and want to check you out when they come to Las Vegas, and we hope they do, how do they find out when and where you're performing?
I would say just visit jeffcivillico.com. That is the best way. They can click on the Las Vegas tab, see everything that's going on in Las Vegas, the show, my work with the Natural History Museum.
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
our friends at the Natural History Museum,
That's right. Win-Win Entertainment and get involved as well. See what's going on.
which is
there.
your nonprofit, and we'll touch on that briefly. You
Yep.
set this up for entertainers to perform to kids, in particular at foster homes and hospitals.
Yeah, it's a 501c3. We're a national organization now, based here in Las Vegas, but we have 5 or 6 cities as well around the country that we're operating in, hoping to expand even further. And we connect professional entertainers with opportunities to donate their time. We match time and talent. So with children in need, as you said,
So
hospitals,
great.
foster homes, Title I schools, special needs facilities.
Love that.
It's really great.
So great. Jeff Civillico, thank you so much for joining us for the second episode of Vegas Plus One.
It's an absolute pleasure. I love you guys.
Love you.
Love you too.
I'm out of here.
That's how this podcast is going.
First, you make me
Stop
straddle
slamming the desk.
You make me straddle this desk.
Well, you get a microphone. So I feel
can't.
like
I'm gonna waddle out of here now.
Kendall gets a microphone, you get one, and if we can afford it at some point, a third microphone.
Season 2 is
Season-
gonna have 3 microphones.
Episode 3, we will have 3
Are you
microphones.
kidding me?
Yeah.
I could have held out if I just said I'm busy today. I'll come tomorrow.
What? You're not
Oh,
the one
microphone?
that's being attacked. You have the microphone.
That's true, but I feel bad
I
looking
gave
at you over
that
there.
up.
You look kind of out of it.
Well, look at the way he dressed.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
I gotta be comfortable.
did you actually know we were recording today?